diving into the world of blockchain from basics to smart contracts. And we'll get some hands-on experience using tools like Ganache, Remix IDE, and OpenSea. So let me introduce our speaker today. He is Kalyan, and he's currently the community intern at Capex Collective and a beta MLSE student as well, as in Microsoft Learn student ambassador and an arcade facilitator at Google. He's also interned Indian Oil and holds patent for blockchain-based systems and methods. So Kalyan has a knack for making complex topics accessible, and he's here to guide us in understanding the practical applications of blockchain. So please join me in welcoming Kalyan to lead us through today's. So Kalyan, after you.
So yeah, hello guys. Hope I'm audible. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, welcome, good evening, and it's post Diwali today. I hope you enjoyed your Diwali well. And before getting into the session, can I get a GM in chat? GM. I will also type in chat. GM. Hope the chat is enabled for you guys. Yeah, got it. GM. I will tell you why I'm asking you to put a GM at the end of the session. I'm having two devices right now, so ignore my head moment. Okay, GM. So yeah, I guess you all from you are all college students, right? First year, second year. Got it. Yeah, yeah. So okay, got it. So we'll get into the session. Before that, I will ask some basic queries to you all regarding blockchain and some basic stuff. Just will make the session very much interactive so that it will be very useful. And I can tell you that this session will be very basic. So it's from basic only. Like when you are studying DSA, you know that you will be studying the code from basic only. So like that only, this session is also going to be. It will be very basic, so I hope you will be understanding more about the Web3 and blockchain ecosystem. And yeah, I will share my screen. Okay, so yeah, so welcome to Introduction to Web3 and Blockchain, beginner friendly session. And I will go with my introduction. Myself, Kalyan. I'm currently doing my MTech integrated in software engineering at Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. I'm a fourth year student right now, pre-final year. And I'm a Microsoft Learn student ambassador beta. And I was a arcade facilitator at Google, Google Cloud Arcade Facilitator. And currently, I'm a community intern at Capex Collective. So this is all about me, and these are my social handles. And I will share my LinkedIn at the end. So yeah, so so before going into the session, I need to ask some questions to you that do anybody know what is a blockchain first of all? What is blockchain? Like there are many domains like cloud computing is there, data analytics is there, and now blockchain and AI/ML is there. Many more sessions are there. But what is blockchain? So anybody know about what is blockchain? Have a basic idea about blockchain. I have seen in group that many people are beginner, but still, anybody have any idea about blockchain? You can tell. Unmute and talk. Okay, no issues, no issues. I know it's a beginner friendly session. Okay, so leave out blockchain and Web3 everything. How many of you use Wikipedia before ChatGPT? So when you are in schooling and all for your projects, how many of you use Wikipedia? You can raise your hands. You can raise your hands. Yeah, most of us will be using Wikipedia before ChatGPT came into the market, right? So there are three kinds of web which is prevailing in internet right now, which is Web 1 is there, Web 2 is there, and Web 3. Now Web 3 is been Web 3 right now we are evolving. So what is Web 1 is like the best example for Web 1 is Wikipedia. Why Wikipedia? It's like you can read the data, right? You can read the data in Wikipedia. Only the read operation can be done. That is Web 1.0, Web 1.0, the first version of web and internet, www, like that and also. So that is one of the example for Web 1. So, and the next question is, what is Web 2? I guess everybody here right now is web in the state of Web 2 only. Can you tell any example of Web 2? I will just tell a overview about Web 2. So Web 2 is like read and write. Both read and write operation can be done. The simple example is like everybody using that app daily. We are using that app daily, which is powered by Meta. So anybody tell that what is that app about? You can text also in chat, no issues. That app is powered by Meta, and that is best example of Web 2. Yeah, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is there actually. Yes. Yep. Instagram, WhatsApp. Yeah. So Facebook. Yes. Yes. Everything. Yeah. So these are the apps are the best example of Web 2. Web, not only Instagram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn also is a very good example of Web 2. All the apps which you are reading and writing, which means, for example, if you take Instagram, you will be reading others' post, right? I'm putting a post in Instagram, you're reading that. You're also putting a comment on that. So that is the right operation. So you're also putting your own view on that. So YouTube is also there. Yeah. YouTube is also a very good example. So you are making your own operation in Web 2. That is in Instagram, in WhatsApp, in YouTube. You are also putting a comment, your view on the particular platform, right? But I am putting my image, my photo on Instagram. It's a public account, okay? Even though it's private, I know you. For example, I know Bhargav in the meet. So he's following me in Instagram. And even though my account is private, I accepted his request and he's into my network. Okay. So I'm posting a pic, a picture of me today. So Bhargav is posting that pic in his account just for fun. Okay. So in his account. So what is the thing we are lagging in Web 2? Anybody can tell? Gmail also. Yeah. Gmail also. It's a Web 2 only. So I'm putting my image in Instagram. Bhargav is taking that image and putting it in his Instagram. So what is the thing we are lagging in Web 2? Anybody can tell? No, not blockchain. I'm not coming into blockchain right now. So I'm just telling, giving you about an overview only. Yeah, data will be collected by many company. Yeah. Security. Yes. The security only we are lagging in Web 2. And yeah, so there is no security for our data. So if you put any data, if you do a video call, if you do an audio call, everything is recorded. Everything is a data actually. So it may be a structured data, it may be unstructured data, it may be any data. At last, it is a data only. So it will be stored in their databases only. So the image which I am putting, even though it's a private account, it's a well secured account, I'm admitting him in my account, then he's having the access for the particular data what I'm posting. So he is posting the data. So there won't be any ownership, the term ownership. So there won't be any ownership for me in these apps. Like in these Web 2 apps, there is no any ownership in the Web 2 apps. So for replacing this only, for replacing the Web 1, Web 2 came. That is right operation came. For replacing Web 2, now Web 3 came. So yeah. So now Web 3 came. What is Web 3? Web 3 is like there are three operations. One is read, one is write, another one is the ownership. You will be having a ownership for your product. So the best example for the Web3 ecosystem is DAO, uh, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Uh, if you are from VIT, you know that DAO exists in VIT, right? So how DAO works is like, if you are doing a particular work, it will be you will be having the ownership of the particular work. If you are building a product, you will be having the ownership. So the DAO structure is like there won't be any point of contact for the DAO. There won't be any higher official. There won't be any positions in the DAO. So it's like the product which you're building, you will be having the ownership. Nobody will be having the ownership for the particular product. So there comes the Web3 ecosystem. So I guess you all having a idea about Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3 right now, right? No. No. VTOP is an example of Web 2 only because it is centralized network. So VTOP server is a centralized network, right? So if any server gets down or something, the whole VTOP will be getting down. So VTOP is one of the best example of Web 2. So anyway, the one centralized control will be having the No. So right now, what we are using in our mobile phone is 100% it's a Web2 application. So we won't have any Web3 applications right now. I'll tell you some examples which are there in the. Yeah, I will tell you. While coming into applications part, I will tell you examples of Web3. So anybody used here Brave browser called Brave other than Chrome and Edge. Anybody use Brave? Yes, Brave is one of the best example of Web2. Sorry, Web3. Sorry. So Brave is one of the best example for Web3. You can check on internet why it is the best example because I have to go into the topic also. So yeah, the main thing about Web1, Web2, and Web3 is like Web1 is read, Web2 is read and write, Web3 is replaced for Web2, that is read, write, and ownership. There will be transparency in between this network. Okay. So yep. Um, I guess you all clear about, you have some idea about what is Web3, right? So next comes the introduction to Ethereum. Don't be afraid. Okay. So what is Ethereum? First of all, is like, yeah. The questions and all I'll answer at the end. Like regarding, you can note your questions. I will answer the questions at the end. Okay. Yeah. So what is Ethereum? First of all, is like Ethereum is one of the chain in blockchain. Okay. So Ethereum is one of the chain. There are many chains there in blockchain. Like Ethereum is there, Polygon is there, and there are many chains. Okay. Solana is there. There are many chains. So one of the main chain in Ethereum is sorry, in blockchain is Ethereum. So there are for some people who are new here, it's like when you are building a particular application in blockchain, you will be using these networks, Ethereum, Polygon, everything you will be using. Okay. So why we are using this network is like the application will be running on top of these chains only. So for example, Ethereum is a layer one chain. Okay. So for before going into that, we are building some application in Web2. Keep it on Web2 itself. Okay. So you are building some application on Web2 with using some API, some ChatGPT API or any API. You will be telling how you will be coining that particular application. Anybody can tell you are building a particular application on with any API or something. How will you tell what is the application about? Okay, I will tell. You will be telling that this application is, yeah, I'm telling about Web2 now. Web2 now. Don't be confused because some the people who are new, they won't understand, right? So it's like you have been building the application on top of ChatGPT API, on top of the thing is like the major impact on your application has been created by the ChatGPT API. So your application has been built on top of the particular API. So here also in Ethereum, in blockchain, Ethereum is coined as layer one blockchain. Okay. There is another one chain called Polygon. Polygon is called layer two. Why? Because Polygon is the subchain of Ethereum. It's like it's built on top of. Okay. So that is the difference between Polygon and Ethereum. Okay. Solana is a very different part. Why? Because when you are coding, when you are using Ethereum and Polygon, you will be coding on Solidity. So there is a particular language called Solidity. Like in Web2, we people will be coding the machine learning part in Python and building an app in Java or Flutter, anything like that. In Web3, if you are building anything on Ethereum or Polygon, you will be using Solidity as a coding language. When it comes to Solana, the wallet is also different. For wallet concept, everything I'll tell you, but still, for the question I'm telling. Mm, yeah, so Ethereum is layer one and Polygon is layer two. So Ethereum is the primary source. So when it, for example, you're having a main node, the main node, you will be having the sub node or child node. You know about that, right? Those things are all right. For every main node there will be a sub node. So for Ethereum there's Polygon. So Polygon is built on top of Ethereum. So that is layer two. Ethereum is layer one and Polygon is layer two. So when it comes to Solana, it's a very different story. So the Ethereum and Polygon, everything is stored in one single wallet. There is some wallet concept I'll tell you while moving to the slides. For example, I'm telling Solana, you're having a different wallet called Phantom or Glow, something like that. These chains like Ethereum and Polygon, you are having different chains wallet called MetaMask. Okay, MetaMask. So that is some major different. When you are learning Solana, you should learn Rust as your programming language. Rust is different. Solidity is different. And Solidity is a beginner friendly, easy concept like your OOPS. You all study OOPS, right? C, C++. When Rust is different, you should have separate documentations for Rust. Rust, I will share you all the resources. Coming back to Ethereum. So in the introduction of blockchain technology is involved an overview of Bitcoin. Then Ethereum takes this technology to the next level. So Ethereum's layer one, that's the important topic. And there is something called Ethereum virtual machine. For example, what is a virtual machine is like if you are running Windows in your computer as a operating system, you need to install Mac or Linux to your or the in your system means you will be using virtual machine, right? Using virtual machine, you can install Ubuntu, Linux, anything in your virtual system. So here also we are having a thing called Ethereum virtual machine, and there are many consensus in the sense it's a particular algorithm. So when it comes to Web 2, we will be calling it as algorithm, right? So if anything you are deploying in any ML model or something like that, you will be having an algorithm. For example, if you are building an ML model, you will be having separate models, right? Over that random forest and many models and separate algorithms also there in DSA. So here we call it as a consensus. Consensus in the sense, if you are building a particular product, what are the things, key aspects you have to know about, you should consider while building the particular product, like proof of work, proof of stake. These are some of the terms we use while consensus, we are while using the consensus algorithm. So there is one consensus called proof of sustainability. So which is like your product is attaining all the sustainability goals or something like that, how sustainable your product is. Proof of work in the sense, the word itself we can know about what is proof of work. So how the work split up has been done. When it comes to proof of stake, it will be dealing about security, vulnerability. Yeah, Bitcoin is a very different topic. Bitcoin is different when it comes to basic blockchain. When it comes to building perspective, builders perspective, we will be choosing on Ethereum. So the Bitcoin transaction that we don't be covering today, I guess. So this is a beginner friendly session. So I thought of like covering Ethereum and Polygon. If you want to know about more about Bitcoin, we can have after the session. Okay. So yeah, so there are some consensus algorithm like POW, POS, that is the proof of work, proof of stake, POOS, something like that. So these and all will be coming under Ethereum. Okay, so I guess you have some basic knowledge about what is Ethereum. I will just summarize. Ethereum is a layer one blockchain. Ethereum is having the own virtual, that is Ethereum virtual machine, and layer two blockchain is Polygon. Uh, yeah, layer two blockchain is Polygon, which is built on top of Ethereum. So this is all about Ethereum. And after this, oh, yeah, can you mute?
ஐயோ நான் சூடா முழுங்கிட்டேன்.
One minute. Yeah, it happens. Okay. So when it comes to a particular chain, we will be having two type of chains, two type of net. Okay. So one is the mainnet, another one is the testnet. So what is the primary difference between a mainnet and a testnet? Do anybody know? We are developers, right? We are student developers. So what is the difference between a mainnet and a testnet? Normally, the testnet, the name testnet itself, we can come to know what is that about. Anybody just can you just give a overview about that? What is a testnet? Or testing? We can take it as testing. Why we are doing testing in normal web applications? You can unmute also. No issues.
Rough model of our project which can be tested. After that, we can develop that into further if we get the expected result correctly.
Yeah, that's right. So we are doing testing because yeah, that's different part. We'll be doing testing before deployment. That's fine. Why we are doing testing is like for testing our application that it is working fine or not. Okay. So here, what testnet means is like in blockchain, when we are deploying a particular application on blockchain, we will be deploying on chain, which means you will be deploying on mainnet. The Ethereum is having two things. One is mainnet, another one is testnet. Not only Ethereum, every chain in Polygon, every chain in blockchain will be having two type of nets. One is mainnet, another is testnet. So why we are using testnet? Because in mainnet, if you want to get any currency, like if you want to get any Ethereum, if you want to get any POL, POL is Polygon, if you want to get any Sol is Solana, you have to pay and get it. It's paid. Okay. You can't afford that much amount for your application to test it, get tested. So for that only in blockchain, we are having testnet. You can get your testnet for free. Okay. I will tell you how to get your own testnets and all. So when it comes to testnet, for every chain, we are having different types of testnet. For example, when it comes to Ethereum, we will be having Cepholia as a testnet. These terms and all will be new for you. When it comes to hands-on, it will be easy. We are also having a hands-on. I forgot to mention about that. It is easy only. So when it comes to testnet of Ethereum, there are many testnets like what is that? Cepholia is there, Gorley is there. So there are many testnets. Okay. So we can get Ethereum from online sources for the testnet, and we can test our application. So in the poster, you can see a Remix IDE. Remix IDE is a particular platform where you can deploy your contract with the inbuilt wallet available in the Remix IDE. You can use your VS Code also to deploy your Solidity code. But why we are choosing Remix is like there is an inbuilt wallet which is available there in the ID. Okay, so there the testnet will be available. So with this testnet, we can compile and deploy your contract there, and you can check your output. Okay, so these testnets are free only. When it comes to Polygon, we're having a very specific testnet called Polygon Mumbai. Okay, so these are some of the testnet available for Ethereum and Polygon right now, and you can use that funds or anything you can call that as for your building purposes. When you're building or deploying your contract, you can use your testnet, not your mainnet. So first of all, you will be testing with your testnet. If your contract works fine, you can move to mainnet. Okay, so this is the difference between mainnet and testnet. So are you all fine with this? If I'm going too fast, you can tell in chat. Okay. Uh, are you guys clear with mainnet and testnet? Okay, got it. So yeah, so next comes the P2P network. P2P is like peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer is like a block to block. Okay, so I will just give an overview and I will explain this detailing in the upcoming slides. Okay, so you will be having the DApp. DApp is called decentralized applications. You all asked, right? What is the Web3 app we are using right now? So normal applications are called applications, right? Apps. So in Web3, we call it as decentralized application as dApps. Okay. So for building the dApp, we need smart contract. I will explain you what the smart contract in the upcoming slides. So we need smart contracts to deploy. I mean, you need to build a dApp means you need smart contract. It will be built in Ethereum virtual machine, EVM, as we saw on the previous slide. You need a virtual machine, and then nodes. Nodes is called uh, like people here have any idea about Hadoop or big data here? Big data kind of thing. Have you studied about something like big data? Big data technology, Hadoop, Hive, something like that? You can raise your hands. No. Okay. No, no, no.
I
So
think so.
what?
Big data means it consists of a huge number of data has been stored in a particular cloud like setup is known as big data, I suppose.
Okay. That's right.
That,
That's right.
yeah.
Fine. So yeah, the data which cannot handle by human themselves is called big data. Simple, okay. So that is big data. So why I'm telling here is like the word distributed ledger. So there are many when it comes to Hadoop, Hadoop is a distributed file system. Okay. So distributed file system, like, data will be distributed among nodes. As I told before, what is a node? First of all, you will be having a main node. Main node is called a parent node. From the parent node, you will be getting the child node. That is the sub node. Okay. So this is how the architecture is. So if you have any queries regarding node, this is the basic architecture. You will be having a main node, and then you will be having the sub node, and then sub node, grandchild or the grandchild, grandparent, something like that. These are all the nodes you will be having. So for deploying all these things, we need an internet. So this is how peer-to-peer network works. So for what is the I will be explaining you what is the DApp, smart contract, these are all in the upcoming slides. Okay. Next comes the wallet. Uh, Anybody here know what is the purpose of the wallet generally? What is the purpose of the wallet generally? You don't come into blockchain and all. Just wallet. Why we are using wallet? Storing money. Yep. Next. That is the primary reason. That's it. So in normal physical wallet we are using, we will be storing money into it. Yeah. So what these Web3 wallet? Yeah, that's when important cards are we will be coming into a fun perspective. Okay. So yeah. So why we are using this wallet? So this thing is the fox symbol. So that is called MetaMask. MetaMask is one of the popular yeah, in organized way, everything is right. Everything is nice. Nice, nice, nice. So MetaMask is one of the popular wallet we are using in blockchain ecosystem right now. And next, the C, the blue color symbol is there, right? That is called Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the another wallet. So there are many wallets in Web3 ecosystem. One is MetaMask, Glow, Phantom, Coinbase. Many wallets are there. Okay. So, but why we are using wallet? So as I told you, we will be using fund, right? The mainnet, testnet, everything we are using. We will be storing that in a wallet only. So that let's take MetaMask as an example. MetaMask is having a chain that is Ethereum as the mainnet chain and the Sefolia as the testnet chain. So we will be storing those fund in the MetaMask in this chains. For better example, I will show you that wallet. Ignore this. So this is a MetaMask wallet. Okay. So I will be putting this my password to enter into it. It will take some time. Happens. Yep. So let's take expand. So this is the basic structure of your wallet. Okay. So when you're using a particular wallet, you can get to know about this. I will be sending you the installation docs of this wallet after the session. Okay. So here you can see the list of mainnet and testnet. Okay. So this is the Ethereum mainnet. Okay. So Ethereum mainnet. I don't have any fund. Okay, I'm not that rich. So here you can see the mainnet, right? So you can get your Ethereum in this wallet. Okay, this is the mainnet. So as I told that if you have a mainnet, you will be having a testnet. Okay, so the Ethereum we are having testnet. That is, where is that testnet? Oh my God. Sefolia. Sefolia is one of the testnet for Ethereum. So you can add these networks to this wallet from external sources. Okay. So this is the Sefolia testnet. So you can get your Sefolia ETH from the sources like this is one of the faucet. Faucet is called. You can get your testnet from these sources, Alchemy, and these kind of. You can get your testnets from these websites. Just put your address. This will be new only. Just what I am doing is like you want to understand the concept of wallet. So for that only I'm showing this demo. Okay, nothing to make it complex. Just copy your address and you can put this and put on some captcha. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So click on start mining. So once you do this, you will be getting, yeah, you can verify it. And I'm having another session loading in this uh, chain. So once you put your address, you can get your Sefolia ETH for free from this. This is not mainnet. This is a testnet. So from the websites which you are getting the Ethereum is called a testnet. Okay. So once you get the testnet, it will be reflected back to your wallet. If you go to your activity, you can see these kind of activities, right? Have received 1.17 Sefolia Ethereum. These things only can see, right? So from this address, I got 1.17 Sefolia. That is from that website only I got. So with this testnet, I can use it for my development purposes. What is the development purposes? For deploying my smart contract. Okay. So this is one of the main important wallet. What we're using is MetaMask. So here comes the, you can see Polygon, right? This Polygon is mainnet. Okay. It is having a testnet that is Polygon Mumbai. So everything will be in one wallet. Okay, you can see this 0.5 matic has been detected from my account. So I have used that for my development purposes. So this is one of the wallet what we are using for Ethereum and Polygon. So one of them asked about Solana, right? So this is the Solana wallet I am using, that is Glow. Right. So it is having DevNet and mainnet. DevNet is nothing but testnet in Solana. Okay. So it will take some time to load. I guess this demo might be easy for you guys to understand how the wallet structure looks like and what is a mainnet and testnet about. So is that fine? You understood about what is the purpose of the wallet? Yeah, if you have any questions regarding the wallet, you can ask now itself, so that it will be useful for the upcoming slides. Got it. Yeah. So this is the basic structure of the wallet, and this is the basic use of the wallet. Solana is different. So for now, keep the Solana part aside. We will be seeing the session on Ethereum and Polygon right now. Why? Because we are using the yeah, I will tell you what is the faucet about. I will tell MetaMask is the primary wallet. So what is the faucet is like, you are having many faucets like Polygon Mumbai has a faucet, Sephoria Ethereum has a faucet. The term faucet is about you can get your testnet from the particular sources. Like you can get your Ethereum as your testnet from faucet. Ethereum is like Sephoria Ethereum is a testnet. So you can get Sephoria Ethereum from Sephoria faucet. Faucet is a place where you can get your testnets from. Okay. So you are clear about what's a faucet about? Like, it's a place where you can get your testnets. Clear, right? What is a faucet? Okay, got it. So yeah, I'll just read about something. So no matter what you are, when you are coming into a Web3 ecosystem or blockchain ecosystem, everybody will be having a wallet. Okay. Main thing about wallet is for compiling or any transaction you do in between the development phase, you need a wallet. Even though there are many inbuilt wallets in the IDEs and all, but still we need a wallet. Okay. So as most of the people might be aware about Web 1, Web 2, Web 3 and all, the main change in the what are the drastic change from Web 2 to Web 3 is this wallet system. Web 2 don't have any wallet. So if you're building any app in Node.js, you will be having authentication. Authentication, how many of you have uh, used Firebase for your authentication? Firebase or any authentication system you have used? Okay. So guys, can you tell me? Okay. So Firebase is a database provided by Google. So using Firebase, you can store your data into the Firebase. Firebase is a database. You can get your data from the website and store it in the Firebase, and you can make your authentication. So when you enter into any websites, you can see a Google authentication, Microsoft authentication, GitHub authentication. So that things and all you can see, right? If you enter into any website, it is done via Firebase. It's not only Firebase, any system you can use. The authentication, example Firebase, okay. The authentication which you are doing is from Firebase, for example. Google authentication enabled, Microsoft authentication enabled, GitHub authentication enabled. So you are using that as the authentication provider. So the same thing in Web3, we are using the wallet system for authentication. That is called signature request. Signature request or signed request, anything. Once you are getting into any Web3 application, for example, OpenSea is one of the very good Web3 application. We are using it. It won't ask any Google or Microsoft login primarily. Okay. It will ask for a MetaMask sign request. Why? Because your MetaMask address, MetaMask wallet will be having a address. With that address, you will be signed in to the OpenSea. That is a Web3 platform. Okay. So the replacement of authentication services also done with wallet. So that's a drastic change, right? From Web 2, we are having a authentication service as a particular thing, and there is no wallet kind of culture there in Web 2. Here, everything is in under one wallet. You'll be doing the fund transfer, transaction, and wallet itself. You will be doing the wallet, authentication here in the wallet itself. So this is the primary function of wallet. Authentication is done in a different way. Address authentication. You can compare. In Web 2, we are doing what? Node.js as a backend. In Web3, we are using Solidity as a programming language. We are doing integration in Web2. We are also doing integration in Web3. So when it comes to authentication, you are using 5 ways. Here, authentication, wallet. Simple. So are you guys clear about the wallet concept? Just a thumbs up or anything. Okay. So yeah, so this is all wallet is about. Okay. So next comes the DApp. So I will I will just compare with Web2 so that everybody can understand. Anybody can tell me how will you build a normal Web2 application? What are the things you will be, what kind of frameworks or anything? How will you build a Web2 application? HTML, CSS, okay. That is your front-end language, that's fine. Any other answers? You can unmute and talk. JavaScript, okay. React, okay. Yeah, you can tell it as front-end or back-end, like that. You can answer in a way like that. Node Express, okay, okay. Node.js. Oh yeah, for server, that's fine. ChatGPT, okay. Yeah, we use ChatGPT actually. Any other answers? Anybody needs to unmute and talk. How will you build your Web2 application? If means you can talk, no issues. Okay, I will tell you. I'll just I will just give you an overview so that it will be useful for you guys also to build a Web2 application. I have told that in the first actually, what is Web 1, Web 2, Web 3. For just a clear idea, Web 1 is read operation only can be done in Web 1. Example is Wikipedia. For Web 2, you can do read and write. Example is Instagram or any application we are using in mobile right now. In Web 3, there is one extra added, that is ownership. Okay. So example, Brave. So this is just an overview about Web 1, Web 2, Web 3. So now coming into the concept of building a normal Web 2 application, how will you build? So there are some parts like you will be having a front end, any language you can use, React, Next.js, Angular, anything. We will be having a front end. You will be having a back end. Okay, these two things, mandatory things you will be having while building a Web 2 application. And you will be having a yeah, so basically when it comes to Web 1 culture, so before adapting to Web 2, Wikipedia is one of the Web 1 kind of thing. So you can't directly do that. You should have a, yeah, it's like now Web 2, Wikipedia has been converted into Web 2. But when it comes to the internet concept, www, these things and all evolved, right? Internet came into action. Wikipedia is example of Web 1. That starts the internet. Every information is available there in the internet. So it's like that. It evolved from that. Okay. So you will be having a front end, you will be having a back end, and you will be for the storage thing, you will be having a cloud or Firebase, anything. So what these three things are the primary source of building a Web 2 application. The next comes the integration part. You will be integrating your Node.js application with your React.js front end and integrating your cloud with your API. So these things and all you will be doing in Web 2 application. So there is no valid concept there. You will be doing authentication, okay. You will be storing the data in the database, okay. Done, done, done. That's all. But when it comes to a decentralized application, what we will be doing is like the front end will remain same. Okay. So that only people will tell that if you are a very good UI UX designer, you will get a very good job. Or because front end is same only. Nobody will change the front end when it comes to Web 1 or Web 2 or Web 3. Front end will remain same only. The React JS normally. React JS will be using is a very good framework for building a front end. So front end will be there. For back end, what we will be doing is like you will be writing a contract, smart contract. Okay. In the backend, the next slide will be related to smart contract.d. I'll be telling you what is that. So you'll be writing a contract, smart contract, and you'll be deploying it on the chain, on chain using testnet. So how will you connect your front end and your backend, the integration process? Any idea about the integration? How will you connect your Solidity code with your React.js application? Any idea about that? Normally, JavaScript is not fully backend. We won't use that JavaScript as a fully backend programming language. Why? Because when it comes to JavaScript, it is normally called as or that functional code. Why? Because for building a button, if it needs to get function, if you click on the button, it should do this particular operation. That is, if you are building a form kind of application, and your data is filled in the form, if you click on the particular submit button, it will be stored in the database. For that, you will be using JavaScript. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript is not full stack. You will be having an external framework that is also considered as a full stack development. Okay, so full stack is different. These HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it's a basic structure that you need to learn for doing full stack development. Why? Because if you learn JavaScript well, you will be learning frameworks. Usually, what people will do, what I did this, I studied or that HTML and CSS very fast. Okay, within 1 week. I started JavaScript. I was like, oh my God, what is this? So people normally will stop at JavaScript, right? Because they will find it difficult, but it's not difficult. We have to learn in a very particular way. After learning JavaScript only, the real web development starts. We will be learning about React.js or any JavaScript frameworks to build our application. Okay. So that's not full stack. It's a basic stack. Okay. So yeah, so when it comes to dApp development, you for integrating your Solidity code and your front end, you will be having a framework called Hardhat. So Hardhat is a framework which will link your front end with your Solidity backend. Okay, so this is how your dApp works. For example, we are using Amazon, right? Amazon is one of the Web 2 application. So when it comes to Web 3, how can we convert the Amazon to a Web 3 application? So that is one concept I have to discuss about supply chain management in Web3. I will tell you how it works. Okay. So in Amazon, you can track your delivery, right? You can track your delivery from which city it is there, which owner there, which stage it is there, something like that. You'll be seeing that in Amazon backend. When it comes to Web3, you can clear-cutly you can see that it is under manufacturer, it is under retailer, it is under or the transport, something like that. How it is done? It's like for every manufacturer, an account address will be given. I will be showing you the demo of that also. That we can see at the end. I will be showing that demo. If I tell it now, you won't understand. Okay, I will tell that at the end. So that's all the dApp about. You are building a front end, you will be building the back end with Solidity. You are linking with that with the Hardhat. Hardhat is another framework which will link the front end and the back. Okay. So next comes the smart contract. So anybody here have an idea about what's the contract about? Anybody here know what's the contract about? Normal contract. Don't take into Web3 perspective. Normally, any contract. What is the purpose of contract? Agreement. Yes. Agreement. Any other answers? Why we sign an agreement actually? Dealing. Yeah. Why do we sign an agreement? What is the purpose of agreement? To do a thing. So okay, we will take a example, normal example only. Real estate. Assurance. Yes, assurance. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, when it comes to satisfy both the sides, yes, that's the point. So when it comes to an agreement or a contract, you will be having two sides. One is the buyer and the one with the seller. So if the agreement will be signed between a buyer and the seller to do any operation on the particular land or anything. So that is called a contract. Okay, normally. So what is a smart contract? So a smart contract is a set of instructions written by the user to make the system to work. So it is also called the transaction will be happen between the buyer and the seller actually. So here also you will be having a two addresses as I shown you in the wallet. You can see one address, right? If I'm not wrong, I'll show it again. So this one is the address. You will be having this address. See, oh my God, 1 minute. Yeah, so this is the address. So this is my address. That is, I am a buyer. I'm having this address. Another one seller guy is having another one address. Okay. So we are signing an agreement between that. The signature request will be signed between both of us. For doing that, we are writing smart contract. That is Solidity. With Solidity, we will be writing smart contract. Okay. So this is so this is called a smart contract. So how we will be writing? We will be writing the smart contract via solidity. Okay. So they are immutable actually. So they are very transparent and they are very secure. Why we are choosing this as a backend? It will justify that why we are using that. Okay. So this is the structure of the smart contract actually. So the very good point that is satisfy both the sides. We will be having parties, buyer and seller will be there, and it will be cost effective first of all. It will be secure and it will be autonomous. Autonomous in the sense we don't have any name. We will be having only address. Address speaks. Okay. For tracking these addresses, we are having a separate feature called logs, which has been inbuilt in MetaMask to check how your transaction has been happening. That also I'll show. Don't be frustrated with that. Why he's changing all the screens back by back. Just for example, I'm showing. Okay. So in Polygon Mumbai, if I'm clicking here, you can see here log view on Explorer. Scan. Polygon scan is there. Let me click on this. Sorry. 1 minute. Let's take Ethereum. For Ethereum also we'll be having its etherscan.io. So here in my addresses, what are the transactions that has been happened in between while using the wallet will be shown here. For more detailed example, I can show you with the Sefolia. 1 minute. Yeah. So here you can see from this address, I'm from address and to address. So from this address, I have transacted 7.462 Ethereum to this address. Okay. For doing this, we are writing smart contract. So this is the one. If you are using any bank application, you can check your transaction history, right? So likewise in MetaMask wallets, we will be having this Polygon scan. When it comes to Polygon, it's Polygon scan. When it comes to Ethereum, we'll be having Ether scan. So when it comes to testnet, we'll be having a separate scan for each and every testnet. Okay. So for sending this amount, we are writing smart contract. For every transaction, we will be having the transaction hash which is being generated. When it changes, we can come to a what is that? For conclusion that the transaction has been tampered. Okay. So this is how the smart contract. This how we will be using smart contract. Okay. And this is the page where you can track your transaction or anything. Okay. So are you guys clear with this? Yeah. Why did you transfer 08? 1 minute, I will check it. This one, right? Yeah. So yeah. So this is the 0 ETH why I'm transferred is like sometimes for when we are not using, there is a separate term called gas fee. For every transaction, this is one of the limitations of blockchain, that is gas fee. For every transaction, we will be having a gas fee extracted. Okay. Sometimes this 0 ETH, right? I have misunderstood and transferred like without sending Ethereum, I will be transacting. So this is why I am done this. Like I have to check the transaction fee for one transaction for 0 Ethereum. That is the base. Okay. Yeah, this is my wallet actually. So for 0 Ethereum, even though we are not transacting any Ethereum, the gas fee has been deducted from my account. Okay. I'll tell you what the gas fee about. So we can even transact 0 Ethereum, but the 0.00035996, this gas fee won't be sent to the receiver. It will be run in blockchain. And why this gas fee has been deducted, I will tell you. Okay. So you can transfer this. That's not an issue. That is by mistake I've done that, but you can do that. So yep. So there is no third party available in between. When it comes to normal contract, we'll be having a broker in between two parties, right? Landlord, real estate, anything. Here there is no third party, and the contract will be executed automatically. So testing your contract, this concept I have told you, how will you test your contract is like with the testnet, with the IDE, you can test your contract. That is the main hands-on we are gonna do at the end. Okay, how will you test your transport contract? Next comes the gas fee. So what is the gas fee is like for every transaction I do. The example I have shown you, right? This thing. I've transacted around 7.46 Ethereum. For that transaction, I am the transaction fee is 0.00063. So where does the transaction fee go? It won't be going to the receiver also, but it will be deducted from the sender. So Ethereum is a public blockchain, right? There are many miner, you know the term miner, right? Mines. So he will be mining an Ethereum blockchain. So this transaction fee will be used for the miners as it is a public blockchain. You can see start when you are mining your testnet, you can see the start mining thing, right? Mining. So this is a public blockchain. I can get the testnet from the Ethereum. The transaction fee or gas fee which you are paying for every transaction has been given to the miners who are existing in the Ethereum blockchain. So that is called gas fee. But this is one of the major drawback or limitations of blockchain, the gas fee concept, because it's very high, right? So you can see for 0 Ethereum, I'm paying this much of gas fee. Why? Why for a transaction which I'm not doing, I'm paying this much of Ethereum, I mean gas fee as a gas fee, and you can see that 0.0001 Ethereum, I'm paying this much gas fee. So this is one of the drawback, and many researchers has been going on right now to make the transaction fee or gas fee less so that the Web3 ecosystem will become a success. It's under progress right now, but people are doing that. Okay. So yeah, so for every transaction, you need a gas fee. Even when it comes to a testnet or mainnet, the transaction fee will be deducted only. So you can see the demo while doing the hands-on at the end. Okay. So this is called a gas fee. I'll just read about what is that about. So for example, when you deploy your smart contract, you are paying gas fee along with the users fee, what we are doing. But the thing is, like for every line of code, you can check how much gas has been deducted in the IDE itself. These things and all you will get what is that, what this guy is talking about, what is this new terms and all. Just you will know these terms while doing hands-on. Hands-on is one of the best part in this session. So just follow on that. So next comes the Ganache blockchain. What is Ganache blockchain is like right now what we are seeing is public blockchain. This is also public blockchain, but still that is running on chain. So Ethereum is running on chain, Polygon is running on chain. So this Ganache blockchain, okay, I like this picture. Okay, okay, sorry. So Ganache blockchain is like you'll be it is a local blockchain in the sense Ganache. So when you are running your things in MetaMask, you want to create your address again and again, right? For example, as a supply chain thing I have told you, right? Can you tell me who are the people who are involved in supply chain? Anybody can tell. Who are the people involved in supply chain? Like manufacturer, like that. Can anybody tell about that? Who will be involved in supply chain management? You can take Amazon itself as an example and tell. And you already know who are the people involved, like customers there, manufacturers there, any other people who are involved in it. Okay, I will tell you. So when it comes to supply chain management, we are having many people involved in the supply chain management. I'm ordering a product. I'm ordering a laptop in Amazon. So you are having a manufacturer. You are having a retailer. You are having a transport people in between, and you will be having a customer. You are the customer at the end. Okay. So what is the link between this thing and Ganesh? Because you are building a supply chain management in Web3, you will be the owner of the particular application. As I told you before, the ownership is the main key of Web3. So you will be the owner of the particular application and you will be having this uh, address. Okay. So this address and all, you can use it for your organization. There are around 10 addresses here. You can generate more addresses in the local blockchain. How you can use this Ganache blockchain is in the sense, you can see the key option, right? You can just copy the private key. Okay. I have already done, but still. You can copy the private key, go to MetaMask, and you can see the chain, right? Chain. Okay. Can you mute? Yeah. So you can see the chain, right? Ganache local. So you will be importing this Ganache local, and you can see the list of addresses I'm having. So these things, 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah. So you can import these addresses here in the MetaMask. Okay. Like how you will be importing is like just go here, add account or hardware wallet, click it. You will be importing the account. It is asking a private key. So you will be placing the private key which you have copied from the Ganache and it will be imported to your blockchain. Okay. And another one important thing I have to tell you. So you can see the private key here in the Ganache, right? So actually, private key is very sensible. When you are opening a MetaMask wallet, the address which I have shown you before with the Ether scan or something like that, that is called a public key. For every wallet, there is two things. One is the public key, another one will be the private key. You can send your public key to anybody to get your fund, but when you are sending your private key, your wallet will be locked. Okay, you are corrupted. Okay, so if you are using MetaMask, you'll be having two keys, one is private key and public key. So you will be sharing the private key, sorry, public key to the people. You won't share the private key. Okay, so once you any hacker or anybody are coming to hack your wallet, they can't hack it because uh, anybody have here aware about two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication. These things and all will be coming under some security thing. Yeah. Two-factor authentication is like a message or call, anything like that. It will be coming. Here, what we'll be having is like we'll be having a 12 word. Okay, we'll be having 12 words. So the hacker should identify the words first and then only they can hack it. It's like 12-factor authentication. Once you want to see your private key, while creating your wallet itself, it will give a 12 words kind of thing. You have to remember or copy the word in a particular document so that if you want to see your private key, you should enter the 12 words in order, then only you can see your private key. So here comes the security and transparency of Web3. You can see how secure the Web3 is about. Okay. So the private key which I am showing is like a local blockchain. It doesn't have any fund. This 99.95 Ethereum is a testnet. So this is not mainnet. If I am having 100 Ethereum, I'm a billionaire right now. Okay. So these things are all testnet. So you can import this account to the MetaMask and then you can allocate these accounts to the manufacturer, retailer, anything. So why we are doing these things and all, like I am a customer, I need to know the status of the particular product. So the manufacturer has transferred the product to retailer, means he will be doing a transaction. So transaction will be recorded in the blockchain and it will be shown to you like the product has been transferred from manufacturer to retailer. The manufacturer name is Kalyan. So if anything happens wrong here, you can know that you can call them directly and ask. Why? Because in normal Web2 applications, once it's out for delivery only, you will be getting the number of the delivery person, right? But when it comes to Web3, we can make it even more transferred. Like you can call the manufacturer directly, like what is the status of the particular thing. If you find any wrong in the particular process, you can just call and ask. So this is one of the major use of local blockchain or Web3, anything. So this is how your Ganache blockchain looks. And if you are, it's a very big process. And if you want a version 2 of the session, I can explain you about this. Okay, we are having limited time. So you can import these contracts and you can use that as a local blockchain so that everybody will get an address and you can know the status of the particular product which has been there. How? With the transaction the manufacturer or retailer, anybody is doing. Okay, so this is called Ganache blockchain. So there are many blockchains available. One of the local blockchain is Ganache. Okay. So Ganache is a personal blockchain used for Ethereum development. It's part of Truffle suite and set of development tools building decentralized apps. Ganache allows developers to simulate Ethereum blockchain locally. These stories and all will be there. But I guess you understood about what is a Ganache actually. Ganache is a local blockchain and you can import it in MetaMask and you can use it for the dApps which you are building, which requires more than one address. If you need only one address, like a owner address, you can just use Ethereum directly. But when you need more and more of addresses in one single application, means example supply chain, you can go for Ganache. Okay, you can install Ganache. It's open source actually. So you can install Ganache and you can run it on your system locally and you can get your addresses there. So yeah, top Web3 cases you should know. Before entering into this, I have to ask people here, how many of you are not strong in technical background? You can tell, no issues. Not strong in technical background. Because when I was in my second year, I don't know anything. I know only WordPress. You can tell, not strong. Yeah. Many of the people, like when it comes to first year or something, we won't be much aware about this tech stacks and all, right? Oh my God, what is this? Even it took 4 more days to learn HTML for me. Okay, it's hard actually. So when it comes to non-technical people in right now in engineering, we are doing, there are many more opportunities for non-technical people in blockchain ecosystem. As you all know that Web3 and blockchain has been evolving right now. They are building. It's in progress. Okay. Web2 has been 99% done. So when it comes to Web3, we are building an ecosystem. We are building a community. Why we are building a community is like to showcase your product, to showcase your company. We are building a community. So there are many more opportunities for people who are non-technical, who like you can work as a community intern. I'm working as a community intern, right, Rao? So you can also work as a community intern to manage a community, like you doing case studies, something like that, which is non-technical, totally non-technical, which won't involve any development stuff. Development in the sense, what is that? Coding stuff. Okay. So one application is like Metaverse. These are some of the Web3 applications. Decentralized finance. Decentralized finance is DeFi. You can note these terms, and after the session, you can have search in internet so that you can find it useful. Metaverse is there, DeFi is there, DAO I told how the DAO works, and creator economy, blockchain games. You can even decentralize the Call of Duty game. Okay, that's one of the very good application of a blockchain game. Okay, so when you're non-technical, you can get some interns, some job opportunities outside, like a community intern, community manager, other than technical. Okay. So blockchain and Web3 space is having many more opportunities for non-technical and technical. It's not only non-technical. Technical people will also get many opportunities like smart contract developer, backend developer, like Web2 only. Okay. So next comes the before this I will tell you. Like, do you find this monkey, what is that? Monkey picture funny? Do you have any idea what is this monkey picture about? Any idea what is this picture about? Can you text in chat? NFT. Yes, NFT. So this monkey picture, yeah, yeah, board app actually. So this monkey picture will cost a base amount of 1 lakh. Anybody will believe this monkey amount cost 1 lakh? Yeah, I will tell you what is the base of this monkey picture. This monkey picture costs 1 lakh in OpenSea because why it cost? Actually, this is not so good. It's looking somewhat weird. Okay, I will tell why it cost. So there are 3 kinds of tokens. One is the fungible token. Another one is the non-fungible token. Another one is the semi-fungible token. So what is the difference between these 3? So when it comes to fungible token, as you told, Bitcoin comes, Ethereum comes, Tether comes. So what are these things? So Tether and all, like if you want to convert your currency to ethers to USDT, you can use Tethers. It is available in MetaMask. So that is like ERC20. While writing contract itself, it will be asking open zipline ERC721 or ERC20, anything. It will ask. So when it comes to non-fungible token, ERC721. What is an NFT about? So NFT is a digital asset. The digital asset is like Gokul Krishnan. He's a owner of a music company. Okay, he want to showcase his works to the internet. How will he be showcasing? So there are by the way of NFT. NFT is like a digital asset. There are 3D asset is there, 3D asset, 3D NFT is there, normal image NFT is there, many things is there. What is the NFT? It denotes your brand value. The music company, what he is running, it will denote the brand value. So if you're building a particular NFT on a particular topic, for example, AI, you're in form of AI, you are building any NFT on AI. You can put it in an NFT with a floor price. People will bid it and it will be got sold. So that is called NFT. Like how many of you here used Coursera and FedEx, no, edX, EDX platforms here? Coursera, Udemy. Yeah, Udemy also, anything. So here you will be having your certificates, right? Udemy certificate and Coursera certificate. You will be having an ID, right? Certification ID. Yeah. You got the point actually. So the certificates and all a printed PDF only. Okay. It's a printed PDF. You are using that. What if it's converted into a NFT? So if you actually I worked on Google Cloud. So Google Cloud is having many badges. Okay. Many badges in sense, for example, if you're doing a badge on generative AI, you will get a badge and you can what is that? Convert. You can claim it on Credly. Credly. If you guys use Credly, it's a platform you can claim your badges, digital badges. So now what Google Cloud is doing, they are converting their badges to NFT. Adidas uses NFT actually, their shoe as their NFT. So there are many NFT applications. So what NFT is like? Your brand value, your what is that? Ownership. You are the owner of the NFT, which means you owns the product. That is the ownership concept of NFT, non-fungible tokens. Okay. So yeah, this monkey face, this anti face, everything is a non-fungible token. Okay, mainly the ape, that is one of the very popular NFT right now in OpenSea. And next comes the semi-fungible token, which is like you can use it only once, admit only one, use it only once. So ERC 1151, that is one of the complex topic. So right now you can know about fungible and non-fungible tokens. One is the non-fungible token NFT, and fungible token is Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything is a fungible token. Okay. So how can you create and sell your NFT? So any artist here in our meet, any artist, anybody do 3D modeling or a good art? Okay, one guy is there. Okay, so if you are a very good artist, you are having a very good chance to come into blockchain ecosystem. So if you build in any NFT, I will show you example of NFT. So I guess we are having one more hour left. Okay, so I will show you an example about NFT. Let's go to OpenSea. This is the platform. This is one of the largest NFT marketplace right now in Web3. So if you go to NFT, OpenSea, as I've told you that the Web3 application will be using the wallet authentication. Okay. You are having the login button here, right? So I will change my chain first of all. Oh, it's Ethereum only, Ganache. Okay. I'll change into Ethereum. Okay. So I'm going to log into the particular OpenSea application. So it is asking MetaMask or Coinbase or any wallet, or else continue with email, which means the primary authentication will be wallet authentication. The secondary will be the email authentication. I will show you how you will be connecting your wallet with the OpenSea. Okay. Go to MetaMask, just click it. So this is you will be selecting your account. There are many accounts. I am selecting my primary account. Click on next. So while you are building your smart contract also, you will be getting this pop-up, MetaMask pop-up for testing your contract. Okay. So I will be confirming the permissions that the MetaMask is getting linked with the OpenSea. I'm confirming it. So this is called signature request, signed request. It is asking C. So a request from OpenSea has been done. The wallet address which will be connected to the OpenSea. This will be connected. So I'm clicking on confirm. Yes. So my wallet is connected to this OpenSea platform. You can see if you click on MetaMask and you can see this symbol. One account is connected to MetaMask. Sorry, OpenSea. Okay. So this is how the wallet authentication will be happening on OpenSea or any Web3 platform. You will be seeing the authentication on Google and Microsoft before. Now it's Web3 world. So you can see the wallet transaction. Okay. So coming to the topic, what is NFT? So I will show you one example for NFT. These are see Mutant Ape Yacht Club is one of the company. They are putting NFT. They are creating NFT. Okay. So you can, yeah, see this company, yeah, see, so nice, right? NFTs. So you can see if you are a very good artist, you can also do art like this. and you can put it on an OpenSea. You can create an NFT in OpenSea. See, you can, if I am clicking this NFT, it will show it the price of this NFT is 1.809 Ethereum, which is $4,584. When it comes to Indian money, it will it will rise. Okay. So this NFT costs this much. So if you click on buy now, it will be redirected to your wallet. I don't have any fund actually. So with that fund, you can buy this NFT and you can own this NFT. If you own this NFT, you will be having a hash created in your MetaMask wallet. That means you are owning this NFT. So if you see this MetaMask, you can see a separate column called NFT here. Okay. You can mint your NFT and you can see your NFT here in the wallet. This is my dummy wallet. I'm having my NFT in another Chrome profile. So this is NFT actually. So how you can create or mint NFT first of all. So just go to, oh my God. You can see a create option here, right? Just go to create. You will be creating an NFT collection or just one NFT. I'm using a drop itself. Okay. So I need to create an NFT. So if you are an artist, you can draw your own art and you can upload this here and you can name your NFT. Okay. I'm just uploading a random image. What is this? I don't know. I'm just uploading this something related to something. Okay. The collection name is I'm putting Kalyan. So you can have your own symbol also. What is a symbol is when it comes to Ethereum, it's having a symbol called ETH. When it comes to Polygon, it's having a symbol called POL, POL. Before it was Matic, but now it's called POL. So for the NFT you're creating now, you can create your own symbol. I am putting it as K as my symbol. And the blockchain you're going to deploy an NFT is Ethereum. I'm putting it as Ethereum. You can use any blockchain available in OpenSea. I'm putting it as Ethereum and I'm continuing it. So it will ask a deployment request. See, I don't have any Ethereum in my wallet right now. So the gas fee has been deducted. So estimated fee for putting, so it will be like changing time by time. So when the blockchain is busy, you will get one, what is that, estimated fee. It's a real time, see now it's 12.69. So that below you can see the transaction fee, right? You are having transaction fee of 0.0069. So for minting an NFT, it will cost. Okay. So it will cost if you are minting an NFT in OpenSea. But once you mint an NFT for a particular price, you can get that back if anybody buys that NFT. Okay. So this is how I'm rejecting it. So I'm not putting, I'm not going to deploy it. So this is how you can create and sell your NFT in OpenSea. If you're interested, if you're an artist, you can use this platform to create and mint your NFT. Yeah. So yep. So that's all the theory part. We are going for hands-on. Before jumping into hands-on, if you have any doubt for this session, you can unmute and ask, or you can type in chat. Why do we need NFT? Yes, we need NFT to show our ownership. So there are many Web3 companies right now. They are showcasing their company via NFT only. That's called a digital asset. So for example, if you are owning a Bitcoin, that's a digital asset, right? Like that. That is a fungible token. So when it comes to NFT, that is a non-fungible token. So only we are owning NFT. It's a digital asset. So any other questions you have, we can clear it and we can go to hands-on. How much one should know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? So yeah, as I told you first, the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it's not only related to Web3. So it's related to Web2 also. So it's these all are front-end frameworks. So 1 minute. So this front-end frameworks is like it will be applicable for both Web2 and Web3. Okay, it's not only for Web3. If you want to enter into Web3 ecosystem, you should have the knowledge of smart contract and hard hat or any frameworks, any chain, and the solidity language or Rust. Okay, so coming into Web3 ecosystem, you should know these things. And if you are a very good front-end developer, you can serve in Web2 and Web3, both the webs. Okay, so I guess I have answered answered your question. Any more questions? You can unmute and talk, no issues, so that it will be clear also. Is it necessary to learn? Yeah, actually, yeah, everybody start with the front end framework only. So it's not that you should learn the front end alone. You can learn even not learning front end and going to back end is also fine. If you learn solidity alone, you can be a smart contract developer. So if you learn front end also, you'll be a full stack developer. That's all. So if you learn solidity, solidity alone is not enough. You should learn the integration frameworks also, the hard hat kind of frameworks also, to become a backend developer. How good is Web3 market? Web3 market, it's like unpredictable. So right now, the main key of Web3 success is building a community. So once you build a community and if you conduct many more events about your product, if you launch a product, you need a good community to test. Like many companies is having they're building their own community to do a beta test, right? So like that, for Web3 also, you will be having a community kind of structure. So it's like a give and learn policy. It's like everybody's new to Web3 and it's been many years in Web3 market. So it's like if you are launching any product in Web3, you should have a very good community. If you have a very good community, your market is high. So it's like that. So any other questions? Yeah, give and learn. Actually, learn and give kind of thing. It's not give and learn and give. Yeah. Any more questions? If not, you can give a thumbs up. We can go to hands-on. At the beginning of session, you mentioned speed and break. Okay. So yeah, so if you're building a product, like you can link with your NFT concept also. If you're building a product, for example, yeah, GitHub. If you're open source contributor, just an idea. So I have saw this product in Solana Hacker House. So one of the developer developed this product actually. So this is like if you are building if you are contributing to GitHub, right? Open source contributors. How much open source contributors here? Who does pull request? Many things. Yeah. Are you guys getting paid for doing those open source contributions? We won't actually. So what the developer does is for every possible contributions you are doing for the particular repo, you will be getting paid. That is a decentralized transaction. You will be getting that. Okay. So okay, what do open source contributors do? Open source contributors is like if you're building a particular repo and open source repository in GitHub, open source project, people will be contributing for the product, adding a particular feature for your product. It's like that. So I am a open source contributor. You're owning a repo with a project. Okay. So I have to build something. I have to make some changes for your particular thing. I have found some bug in your project. I'm putting that. I'm reporting that to you, and I'm adding a new feature to your project. So that's how the open source contributions will be. Okay. So that developer is like he developed a project called I forgot the name, but it's like you'll be getting paid for every contributions, possible correct contributions. So here comes the ownership. So for the particular product, you have to get a ownership. The MIT license, every license is different. For getting the ownership, you will be getting an NFT. That NFT will cost. Okay, as I show you in the demo. So there comes the ownership for you. If you build a product, it's under you only. That's your ownership. You are the owner of your particular product. That's the difference between Web 2 and Web 3. Actually, any more questions? Okay, so I guess you are clear with your questions. We will move to hands-on. Uh, Go to your Chrome and type remix.ide. I will share that in chat. Remix.ethereum.org. Just I will drop the link in chat. You can open that. We will be doing the hands-on. Okay. You will be doing hands-on on Solidity actually. I know people are new to Solidity, but still it will be easy. Yeah. My screen is visible, right? Okay. A minute. Sorry for the delay. Okay. So you can see a screen like this. What you have to do is like, you can see a contract folder, right? So in the contract folder, you can see these things are all here. What you have to do, just you have to create a file. Just create a file called, if I am going so fast, just unmute until I'm going so fast so that I can stop it. New file. I'm creating a file called kalyan.sol. Sol. Sol is the extension for solidity. Sol. Okay. So okay. So this is this IDE is like inbuilt with wallet. Everything will be there. You can ask why can't we code in VS Code? Why are you using this? Because it is inbuilt with all the wallet and fund. Okay. So this is the first page you'll be getting once you log into, I mean, no login. Once you get into the Linux IDE and create a file called kalyan.sol. So everybody created the file. Thumbs up, anything? Created a file called your, okay. So after creating a file, the first step we need to do is uh, mentioning the version of the solidity. You have to mention the solidity version. For that, you will be doing pragma. If you type pragma, it will come like this, pragma solidity version. So for the version, you have to type the version number, like cap. If it's not visible, I will zoom in. I guess the screen is visible, right? Okay. So yeah, so for specifying the version is very, very important. The first line of creating a smart contract is specifying the version. Okay. So the version is 0.8.9. So that is the stable version of smart contract right now, solidity right now. So if you type pragma itself, you will get the full code, full thing, pragma solidity uh, hook 0.8.9. That is the thing you are, it's like you will be mentioning the solidity version. That's the first. Okay. So the next step is defining your contract. If you are writing any notes, it will be helpful because the whole solidity code which you are writing in future also, it will be in the same structure only. Okay. So next step is defining your contract. Contract name will be defined. So I am defining a contract name. Contract name is just I'm putting a random code. So this solidity code, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this solidity code. Why we are writing is like it's to find the state of your computer. It's like power off. It's like start, or it's like running, shutdown. So you are doing these operations and all, right? So for that we are writing a smart contract. So it will be somewhat fun only. Okay. So next step, the second step is defining your contract. I'm defining my contract as computer state. Yeah, and just open it. So it will be similar to C and C++. How many of you here are from that C++ background? How many of you studied the OOPS concept? So that it will be very much easy for you guys. C++. Okay. It will be very easy if you know C++. If not, also I will tell you, no issue. So as you do it in C++, any function you create, you will be opening the curly braces, right? Like this only in Solidity also, you will be opening the curly braces. You will be defining the contract. So the enum is the variable type, enum state, and you are defining the state. What? Oh my God. Defining the state. What are the states we are having in the computer? Like you'll be running state will be there, shutdown will be there, and sleep state will be there. It's nothing but this one, guys. See, oh my God, these things: shutdown, sleep, lock. These are the states. Okay. So for that, we are gonna write the contract. So the states, what I'm mentioning is running is one of the state. Okay. And shutdown is one of the state. You can also type it along with me so that it will be. And saved state in the sense, like if you are using VM instance and all, it will ask like save and shutdown. So your all the things will be saved. Like see, these things are I'm having, right? I have used the save button from the settings. So that's called save state. Okay. So save state, hibernated is one of the state, and sleep state. and last state is terminated. These are the states. Yeah. So these are the states. At last, I will be giving you the code also. If you face any error, okay, no issue. So these are states we are defining. Next one is the, like in Java, we will be doing, right? State, public. Public is like defining your, it's like public or private or something like that, or protected. You'll be defining here, state. Like in Java, you will be putting, right, scanner SE is equal to new scanner system.in. Like this only in Solidity, we are mentioning the public or protected or anything. So first step is defining your Solidity version. Second step is defining a contract. Third step is defining a constructor. So can you tell me what is the constructor about? Constructor in C, C++. Anybody know what is a constructor about? Anybody is texting? Yeah. Can you repeat? Sorry. Okay. So guys, now the constructor why we are using is like constructor constructs the memory space actually. For every variable we are putting in an array, it will be constructing the memory space while it is running. So for that, for like in Solidity also, we are doing the same thing only. We are defining a constructor. See, it will be coming. So constructor we are defining same looping. See, this is the thing. So as I told you in the gas fee concept, for every line there's a gas fee. While using in the IDE, you can see I told, right? So here you can see the gas fee is estimated gas fee. It will be calculated while coding itself. So that is the speciality of Remix IDE. Okay. So inside the constructor, you are putting the state. I am using only one state, that is running state for constructor alone, because every computer will run actually. So I'm using the common state here. State running. It is showing, right? See, running. So the the colon, semicolon, everything is same as C programming only. So if you are very firm in C, C++, the Solidity is very, very easy for you guys. The concepts are all very same. Some of the variable type and the coding style may be different in Solidity. Okay. So constructor thing is done. So first step is defining your version. Why I'm repeating again and again is like many people are new to Solidity. So only. Okay. So first one is defining your version. Second one is defining your contract. Third one is defining your constructor. The fourth one is all the steps are done. The fourth one will be the defining your function. As we see in the C, C++, we are defining our function. What are the functions we have? Function. The first one, these things will be done, right? Running, shutdown, save state, hibernate, sleep. For every variable, we are gonna write a function. Okay. So the for function, the first function will be terminate computer. This function name you can give it as your own, no issue. So that function is private only. Oh my God. That function is sorry, not private. That function is public only. Okay. And then you're opening a loop, and the state you are declared that state and begin the variable state equal to state. Oh my God. Yeah. State dot terminated. So the this terminator has been defined here itself so that it will be shown while you are declaring the function. Okay. So this is one of the function. So then what? So here it is showing an error. Can anyone tell what is the error here? Why I'm getting an error? It's normal C, C++ concept only. Why I'm getting an error here?
State is not missing.
Wait, which one?
Terminated state is semicolon.
Yes, semicolon. You have to put a semicolon actually. So yeah, like if you relate two languages and study a particular languages, it will be useful for you actually. It will be easy for you actually. So in C++ also the same semicolon error will be there, right? So like that only. If you don't put a semicolon, you will get an error. Okay. The first function is over. The second function is function start function. Okay. Start computer. This function name and all, it is random. You can give it on your own, no issues. Public, and just you will be same process, state equal to state dot what state, that is running state. So this running, terminated, everything is declared here. Okay, so we are using that in a function, simple. Okay. So the next state, oh my God, the semicolon, put a semicolon. So the next state will be shutdown function, shut this or that underscore, that are all not mandatory. I'm just giving it for a random function name. You can give it on your own, not an issue. So public, same, just you can copy paste it from next function. I will copy paste it. Okay, same only, just changing the function name will happen. State equal to capital state dot shutdown. Yeah. From next thing, I will copy paste it, just changing the function name. Nothing complex. I'm just changing the function name and the variable name here. Okay. So I'm just, you can also just copy this, paste it here. It is showing an error. Why? Because you are having the function name, same function name for two functions. You should not use do that. Okay. So here I'm changing the function name to hibernate computer. Hibernate computer, and here I'm changing the state to hibernated. Simple. Okay. It is very, very simple program. Hibernated. Okay. Yeah. And I'm pasting it again and changing the state alone as sleep computer, and changing the state as slept. It's not sleep, it's slept. Just for fun, I'm using that sleep word. Okay. And I'm the last function is the save state function. Save state function. I'm just changing the name. Save computer. Save computer state. Okay. And here I'm changing it as saved state. Sorry, what? Got it. Okay. So that's all the code is about. Simple, nothing much. First one will be, you will be declaring the solidity function, the solidity version. First step is declaring your solidity version. Second one is declaring your contract name. Contract name is computer state here. And inside that you are putting the variables, the state variables, running or that shutdown, everything. And then you are creating a constructor. Constructor constructs the memory space. So this is the constructor we are creating. And comes the function. You are creating a function for each and every variable you have been defining in the contract. Simple. You can just have your function name, any function name, but not two function names should have one same function name. Okay. And just you have to mention that as a private or public. It's public only. And just you have to declare the state. State is equal to terminated. Why? How we are doing this? State equal to state with this state variable declaration only. Okay. So this is how you need to write your smart contract. And next, what you need to do after compiling, I'll send you the code. I don't have any belief on me that I will write errorless code. Okay. So I'm just compiling the code. Yeah. Once you get the green tick here, which means that your code got compiled successfully. Okay. So I will be sending you the code here. How many of you got the compile option then? Oh, okay, okay. You can't see the code full screen. I'm sorry. I didn't see the chat. Before going to that, we'll see how much people got the code correct. I guess now the code is visible. Oh my God. Is the code visible now? Okay, okay. Yeah. So you can type the code. I can't make it full screen. Just I will have it from here. Okay. So that you'll be reaching the end. Very good. 1 minute. So how many of you got the code compiled successfully? OpenMP, like see, OpenMP is different actually. OpenMP we are using OpenMP for parallel programming. So it's like OpenMP concepts will be like related with you are minimizing the runtime, you are minimizing the execution time. So for that and all, you will be using the OpenMP, MPA programming, but that is not related to the blockchain concept. It's not related actually. So OpenMP is mainly used for minimizing the runtime, parallelizing the program. Okay. So this is the program about. Just compile the code. How many of you got the code compiled successfully? Just raise your hands. Okay, 8 people got it right. I will just paste the code in the chat. Okay. So you can, if you are facing any issues regarding the code, just use this code. Okay. So once you type the code, just you can compile. You can click on compile your code. You will get a green tick. So yeah. So you can just next you have to deploy the code. So that for the deploying the code only, you need a wallet. So here we have a inbuilt wallet. Don't need to worry if you don't have any MetaMask wallet or something like that. So you can choose a wallet here itself. See, where is the MetaMask? Yeah, injector provider MetaMask. So you can choose it, and the MetaMask. You don't have MetaMask right now, I know, but still I will tell you the alternate way. So yeah, so you can choose your MetaMask wallet, just confirm it, and it will be connected to Remix IDE. That's all. It will be showing. My account is shown with 0 Ethereum. I don't have any Ethereum, sorry. So I am also going to use I didn't get prepared for the event for getting the fund. So I'm also going to use the Remix VM inbuilt wallet. Okay. So just go to deploy option. You can see this wallet with 100 Ethereum. So this is called local blockchain. This IDE will have the local wallet inbuilt with the IDE. You can even code in VS Code, but you don't have any wallet associated with VS Code. If you want to build a smart contract and deploy it, test it, you can choose this platform. So yeah, so once you are done with these steps and all, you can just give on deploy, and then this is the command line. You can see the tick mark here, right? It will come. It is getting deployed. So once it's got deployed, you can see the deployed contract option here, right? This is your deployed contract. Got it? So you can see the address. This is your deployed contract address. So I will show it here. My God, what is this? 1 minute. So this is my deployed contract address. Okay. So nothing much. After compiling here, come to deploy and click on deploy a thing, and you can see your deployed contract here itself. That's all. And you can see a tick mark here. So your contract has been successfully deployed. Okay. So you're also a blockchain developer right now. So who deployed the smart contract? You are a blockchain developer. Okay. So yeah, so you can see the deployed contract option here, and just you can check with the state. For example, I'm giving start computer. It is getting deployed on chain, and you can check the state. Status okay, okay. So state is 0. Okay. So click on hibernate computer. Status 3. Why? You will be having a for example, 1 minute. I can check with shutdown also, and I will come back. Got it. Yes. So here you are declaring the variables, right? The running, shutdown, saved state, hibernate. So these are all array. I have told you before why we are using the constructor. Constructor constructs the memory space for the array to get into. So this running is 0th place, shutdown is first place, save state is second place, hibernate is 3, sleep is 4, terminate is 5. Okay, so if you click on this buttons, right? For example, I am clicking on terminate. So my system got terminated. The other user have to check whether the system is in which state. He's clicking on the state button and it's showing 5. The index space of terminate is 5. Simple. So if I click on save computer means save state is in the index space of 2. So you can see here, right? The 2. So this is the save state is 2. So this is how the computer state can be analyzed using smart contract. Are you guys fine with this code? Understood the code, like how to write a solidity code? You can thumbs up, anything. Got it, got it, got it. I hope you guys got this concept. And if anybody face any issue while doing this code, just you can DM me my LinkedIn or my WhatsApp. I will be helping you out. Okay. So another one small code we are going to deploy, one short code only, nothing much. And with this code, we'll be wrapping up the session. So, okay. So same thing. You can go to the contract. Say, you can create another one file, new file, transfer dot solve, another one file, just random name. Okay. This is for your practice only to understood that whether the concept has been clear for you. So the first step, what we are gonna do is, can you type in chat or tell what we are gonna do in the first step? Can anybody tell what we're gonna do in the first step? So that I can have a satisfaction that you got understood. Yes, Pragma version, you're right. You're gonna declare the Pragma version in the first space. Pragma version. What is the version is? 0.819, same. Yep. So next, what is the thing what we're gonna do? What is the next step? Can anybody tell? I don't know, my Teams is slow, I guess. Defining the contract. Yes, you're gonna define the contract. You're right. Define a contract. So what we are gonna do is contract name, contract. This code is about transferring the Ethereum, the testnet from one account to another account. Simple. Okay. Simple code. Sorry, somebody is unmuted. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you're gonna transfer the contract, Ethereum from one account to another account. Simple. So I am naming the contract as Ethereum wallet. So inside, what we're gonna do is, this mapping is a keyword, so don't mess up. So can just, what I am going to do now is address. I will tell what is the meaning of the code. Don't panic. Uint. Oh my god, so much uint. 256. Simple. And public. I will tell you the meaning of the particular line. Balances. Okay. So what is the meaning of the line is mapping addresses uint 256. The uint 256 is like it can handle 256 characters, 256 numbers. Okay. Uint is a variable. Like in C++, you will be having int as a variable, right? Data type. Sorry, int as a data type. So here uint is a data type. Okay. So next, what we're gonna do is address is declared in previous code we have done, right? State running equal state public state. Here also address payable. Payable is also a keyword. These are some of the familiar words you will be knowing while coding. Okay. Payable wallet. And then event. You are creating an event. Here, this is one of the extra step we are gonna do. Creating an event. Address. Oh my god. Sorry. Address. I will be slow. I'm sorry. I'm pretty fast right now. I'm sorry. Index. Yeah. So as we saw in the theory session, we'll be having two people, right? One will be the buyer, another one will be the or that seller. Okay. Here also we'll be having two party. One will be the sender, another one will be the receiver. So we are declaring these people here in the code. Simple. So we are declaring the buyer here, BY buyer, and you are declaring the amount variable data type. Uint 256 amount. Your amount is a 256 byte integer. Simple. Okay. So you're going to declare these things and all inside the contract. What is the next step after declaring the contract? What we're going to do? The next step. Can anybody tell? Sorry, my chat is getting slow down. Sorry. Constructor. Yes. We're going to declare a constructor. Yes. You're right. So if you are like, you can unmute also. Like I have to check in chat on one time. No issues. So you're gonna declare the constructor here. Constructor. In previous code we have left it as it is, but but here we're gonna add something extra, that is address. Payable. Payable is a keyword as I told. Wallet underscore wallet. Okay, you are creating a wallet actually. So next, what we're gonna go do inside is like wallet There we in previous code we are done with state, right? So here in valid underscore valid, simple. I will share the code. It is new for you guys, I know. Constructor is done. So what is the next step? I will come here itself and see. After constructor declaration, yes, function. Yeah, constructor is done. So next we're gonna do the function. You are right. Creating a function for getting the Ethereum. Simple. Function by Ethereum. The function is a public function. Okay. Public payable. The payable why we are using is like it's related to transaction. That's why payable. So yep. Inside the function, we will be writing the data variables. Balances. Here we'll be having two party. One is sender, another one will be the buyer. msg.sender. It will be added one. What is the meaning of the sentence? Like x is equal to x plus 1. What we will do x plus plus. So like that here plus 1 equal to means it will be incremented. So if your transaction has been done, it will be incremented from your account. So that is the meaning. Yeah. Oh, next comes the wallet. Wallet dot. It is over actually. The code is done. Wallet dot transfer msg dot value. This msg dot value is like in Java we will be using this keyword, right? Like that one. So emit bot msg dot sender. Notify him please, like that. Comma 1, which means one value got incremented. That's all. Simple code. I will explain the code. The normal thing is like version, declaration, contract, and all, you know. Inside that, what we are doing is like we are mapping the amount. Amount is an integer. So the integer is like UN 256. That is a 256 byte integer. So that is mapped for, that is the data type for amount. And then buyer. There are two party. One is buyer. Another one is the sender. Sender will sender and receiver. We can take that. No buyer concept. Sender and receiver. So sender is one variable. Receiver is one variable. So for that we are having a constructor. Constructor is for wallet. Function is for the sender and receiver conversation. So balances will be incremented by 1 if the transaction happens. So that is the meaning of this code. So after that you will be compiling the code. I'll just, how many of you done with the code? You can just raise up your hands. If nobody's done, okay, done with the code. Compile, right? Okay. I will share this code also, no issue. Some people might feel. So yeah, this is the code. So your code has been compiled successfully. And next what you're gonna do, same only, you need a wallet address actually. You can see the, for the previous code we deployed, it's 100 Ethereum. Now it's 99.999. Why? Because the fund has been deducted for the forward deployment. Okay. So copy the account. Okay, I need to share it to someone, right? So change the account. Just copy the account address and just put it here. That's all. And click on deploy. That's all. What I have done right now is like this is my owner account, and for another account I have to send. Okay. So I am copying that account address. Just putting it, copy it, and change back to this. Put the address in the deploy option. Simple. You can see two contracts has been deployed. So this is my Ethereum wallet contract. Ethereum wallet contract name. So that's all. So if I'm putting the wallet name and checking the balance, see, just put it, balances. You can see 0. Why? Because it is an integer. It's not float. So integer, it will show 0. So if I put on buy Ethereum, so from this account, you can buy Ethereum. From this account, you can buy Ethereum and transfer to this address. So this is how the smart contract code works. So are you guys fine with the smart contract? This is how you will be writing the Solidity smart contract code. I guess you guys understood. And I will be sharing these codes and all in the WhatsApp group also, and the PPT also I will share. One guy asked actually. And if you have any doubts regarding blockchain, or if you are beginner to web development or beginner with any domain, actually I am good at blockchain, cloud computing, and AI ML, or that deep learning kind of thing. If you have any doubts regarding these three domains, you can approach me anytime. And if you are any new to any domains, also if you are struggling with which domain you have to start, you can just ask me. I can tell you. And yeah, I can see many more developers becoming from this session. So yeah, that's all. This is me, Kalyan, signing off from this event. And if you have any doubts, you can just put the doubts in the WhatsApp group, and you can approach me in DM also. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining.
So yeah, anyways, we'll be wrapping up with the event. So thank you all for joining the event, and once again, special thanks to the presenter Kalyan. So I mean, like the presentation was really good. I think a lot of people would get inspired from this particular session, and they'll start working more on the Web3 skills. And yeah, your responses were really good as far as the members are concerned. I mean, the session was really interactive. So you guys can follow our social media handles. That is from LinkedIn and Instagram. Your certificates will be delivered to you tomorrow. Uh, Keep a lookout on the group. We'll be sharing the certificate links there. And yeah, once again, Kalyan, thank you for allotting your time. It was actually a pleasure attending your session. So that's it,
Yes.
I guess.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
all
you
for
for
joining.
joining. Yeah.